Come join my son and I as we explore the natural wonders of Michigan. We're the Pop-Up Punks. Hitching up our pop-up camper, we visit state and national forests in Michigan. Come join us as we learn a thing or two. It's mid-August and it's the perfect time to visit the northern shores of Michigan. We're in the upper peninsula, just west of Copper Harbor in the Keweena Peninsula. We're doing some rock exploration. The Keweena Peninsula occupies Chippewa and Ojibwe land, ceded in the 1842 Treaty of La Pointe. Copper was valued for ritual powers and was traded as far back as the Hopewell and Adena people. The Anishinaabe people extracted copper from basalt crevices and fashioned both decorative and functional pieces. The shorelines are very distinct in this area in that they're covered with the Portage Lake lava flows that extend all the way from northern Kansas to the northern edge of Lake Superior. And these are definitely rocky and craggy. Wear some good shoes when you're exploring this. This lava flow was formed 1,100 million years ago during the Precambrian era. One of the ways we can tell if there is copper in a rock is to do a taste test. We're looking at some of the rocks we collected, and Jonas is helping me out to determine if there's copper in any of these rocks.
The penny there, we know that's made of copper. Okay, can you taste the okay, did you taste it? Okay, all right. Well, let's try some of the other rocks here. What do you got there? Okay, and I heard that the green areas, oopsie, watch your toes, could be copper. Now, I don't know if you find a good spot on there. Any copper taste?
Tastes like a rock.
Tastes like a rock, okay. All right, we got another one. I don't know, that one has some coppery color on it.
This one also tastes like a rock.
Okay.
This one also, unsurprisingly, tastes like a rock.
Okay.
This one also tastes like a rock. I think they all taste like a rock. Also a rock.
Like, I'm just really curious. There's some rocks, I mean, it is so hard to tell if there's copper because when it oxidizes, it can be green or it can be, maybe it's rust colored. So these are rocks from Copper Harbor, and they feel a little weird, like there's some kind of metal element in them. So I'm gonna give them. Here it is. Okay, that tasted like mud. Now that one was a little weird. It was kind of tingly. Ooh, that side. Yeah, there was a definite difference on sides. Okay, that's in the maybe. I'm putting that in the maybe section. This area is known as the Mid-Continental Rift. A whole new continent attempted to be formed but failed. And what we have left are these beautiful lava outcrops. Instead, the lava sunk down in the middle and the ridges on the edges here are exposed, which we see today. And we have these wonderful formations of basalt rock. The surface consists of conglomerates and the veins are filled with minerals. What has happened over time as the lava cooled, the gases bubbled forth, and this was a marine area. The waters entered inside of these gas fissures and formed sediments that have been pressurized, 1,100 million years, and resulting in copper and ore, as well as many other minerals such as peridot, and you'll even find lots of quartz, nice pieces of quartz within these veins. And look at the amount of olivine within this basalt. It gives this green hue. Before we arrived at Copper Harbor, we stopped at the Quincy Mine, and you are looking actually at a fault line deep underground. And one of the things you notice about that fault line is just how green it is. And that is olivine basalt. You know, whenever you see that, it's a huge indicator of copper, but you can find so many other interesting minerals within those veins, and taking a mine tour is a great way to learn about not only the history and culture of mining communities, but it's also a great way to learn a little bit about geology in Michigan and exactly what to look for when you're trying to find some interesting rocks. When you go on a rock hounding venture like we are, I do recommend, number one, wearing pretty good shoes. Also, bring your sunblock as well as DEET and something with picaridin in it. Picaridin is the only one, I believe, that keeps stable flies away, and that's going to be essential for all of your comfort. Now, what I am looking for when I am looking for these fissures is crevices within the basalt. You'll find these streaks and bands, and this is the area that's going to have a lot of fun minerals. And if you don't have a hammer, you can take a little rock, but it is easier if you have a tiny little hammer that you can use to chip away here, because you're going to find a lot of fun things. During our hunt, we are still looking up exactly what we found. Oh yeah, we found some beautiful plants here. Doesn't this look like the most charming bonsai you've ever seen? Beautiful little... we gotta look this one up too. I'm not sure what that is. We see a lot of new plants that we don't always know what they are, but that's another show. That's another video that we'll make here for you about these cool plants that we find. But today we're focusing on rocks, and here is a wonderful example of basalt. What we're looking for are the fissures in this crevice, and as you can see, there's conglomerates, and this is like a really, really good area to look for interesting things in, because it's exactly within these conglomerates where the lava flow is a little more crumbly than what you find in other areas, and you see these veins. These veins are just full of interesting things. Not only this beautiful little flower that is hanging in there for dear life with this breeze. And look at behind there. You see on the right-hand side, there's a bit of Lake Superior splashing away. All of these rocks here on this washout. There's a little creek that runs to the far right and trickles through here. But as you can imagine, in the wintertime, this gets quite a pounding. This has record amounts of snow in the winter. As we were driving up to Keweena, there was a post that showed, it looked like it was about 12 to 14 feet of snow. All of that contributes to the wear and exposure of these beautiful rock formations. It's been a long day. We are tired and we're ready to head back to the camper, but boy, was it ever worth stopping at this little roadside park. One of the consequences of mining in this region, 5 million metric tons, are the waste known as tailings that impact the waterways and the health of fish and wildlife in this area, as well as the people that live off the land. It's important to explore the legal battle that the native people are facing right now in the Keweena Peninsula as a result of mine waste and the impact it is having on their ability to hunt and fish, which are the rights provided in their treaty. I'm going to post some links below that help me understand this area and its geological history, as well as its culture and mining history a bit better. And you want to check those out. And moms, don't be afraid to take your kids out. Try hard things. Learn how to do them yourself. It'll be worth it, and your kids will have memories of a lifetime.